Good morning, students. Welcome to my English class once again. Now, today I am going to explain a very beautiful poem in my class that is from your MCB poem number 14. The name of the poem is Belleau Wood, and this has been taken from Garth Brooks' music album 7. Guys, Garth Brooks was born in 1962. He is an American singer and songwriter. He is one of the world's best-selling artists of all time, with his music having sold more than 160 million records. Guys, Belleau Wood. What is the meaning of the word Belleau? It is a place in northern France. It is a forested area of northern France, and in World War I, it was the site of a hard-fought victory over the Germans. In this poem, the poet shares his experience in the Battle of Belleau Wood during the First World War. So let's just have a look on this poem. Oh, the snowflakes fell in silence over Belleau Wood that night, for a Christmas truce had been declared by both sides of the fight. As we lay there in our trenches, the silence broke in two by a German soldier singing. What the poet is saying in these lines? Now the poet elaborates on the sequence of events that unfolded when ceasefire had taken place along the front lines in Belleau around Christmas 1914. Means it was the time of World War I, and during the time of Christmas, the truce means ceasefires has been declared, and both sides, as the snowflakes wrapped the war, means it as the both the sides, the soldiers were in their trenches. Trenches means long narrow open holes dug in the ground. Okay, so the both the sides, the soldiers were in their trenches. Suddenly the silence broke into two. Suddenly the silence broke in two. Means there was complete silence because there was the time of ceasefire. Okay, they were not firing, there were not the sound of gunfire and all the things. Okay, there was complete silence because of ceasefire. Suddenly the silence broke by a German soldier singing. A German soldier has started singing a song that we all knew. Though I did not know the language, the song was Silent Night. Then I heard my buddy whisper, all is calm and all is bright. Then the fear and doubt surrounded me, 'cause I would die if I was wrong. Here the poet is saying that that was the song they all knew. Okay, and though they did not know the language, but they knew the song, that was Silent Night. Silent Night was the song which they used to sing at the time of Christmas. Okay, that was the Christmas carol. Okay, so that was the song of Silent Night. Okay, suddenly the poet heard that his buddy means friend, whisper means speaking in a low voice. He started singing in a low voice. He sang the line, all is calm and all is bright. Okay, the poet was also want to sing. Okay, however, he himself is a soldier. He hesitated before joining in. He also want to join, but he hesitated before joining in, for that would be a perfect giveaway of his presence and position to his enemies, the Germans. Okay, because if he would be wrong, so he would be die. But I stood up on my trench and I began to sing along. Then, across the frozen battlefield, another's voice joined in, until one by one each man became a singer of the hymn. Then I thought that I was dreaming, for right there in my sight. What the poet is saying in these lines? He is saying that, however, chasing away the remnants of fear and doubt, he charmed the lyrics to find that every soldier from even across the border had joined in the celebration of Christmas. They all have started singing the song. They all have joined. They all have come together to celebrate the Christmas. For 1 minute, the poet was thinking that he was dreaming. It was a dream. Okay. He saw, see the next lines, stood the German soldier neath the falling flake of white, and he raised his hand and smiled at me, as if he seemed to say, here is hoping we both live to see us find a better way. Then the devil's clock struck midnight. What the poet is saying in this line? He is saying that momentarily all differences seemed to melt away and the warring sides come together in magical moment of brotherhood. Okay, means he saw that a German soldier was standing, neath means beneath, under, okay, under the flakes of white. He was standing there and he raised his hand and he smiled to see the poet. He was saying that it seemed that he wants to say that there is a hope that we both can live. But suddenly the devil clock struck midnight. Means, what the means of this line? That the sense of harmony was momentary, for soon the war resumed. Okay, now see the next lines. And the skies lit up again, and the battlefield where heaven stood was blown to hell again. But for just one fleeting moment, the answer seems so clear. Heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's just beyond the fear. Now what the poet is saying in these lines, that the moment has gone away. Okay, in one moment it was heaven at that place, and now in the second moment it has become hell. Okay, what he is saying, that the sense of harmony was momentary, for soon the war resumed, leaving the poet with the profound realization that hell and heaven are what we make of our lives, fighting fear and uncertainties to embrace peace and harmony. Okay, means what the poet is saying, ki the heaven is not beyond the clouds, it is beyond the fear. Means it is up to us. We want to make the earth a heaven or a hell. Okay, in the last lines, see, now heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's for us to find it here. In the last few lines of the poem, the poet makes clear that it is in our hands to create heaven or hell. For one fleeting moment, heaven stood on the battlefield when soldiers from both sides joined in a Christmas carol. The next minute, the same spot became hell as both sides started to exchange fire. Human beings have a choice. They can decide whether they want the earth they inhabit to be hell or heaven. So guys, this is the summary of this beautiful poem, and I hope it is clear to you all.